So, what's that you're reading there, Jaimie? What, me? The greatest coloring book in the universe! I wish I had a book like this when I was a kid, because it's full of information that would have been really useful to me early in life, and it took me a long time to figure out. So I'm going to put the whole thing in a PDF file so people can download it. And if you happen to find it useful and valuable and want to donate something, I'll have a link to my Patreon and my PayPal in the description down here. It's not necessary, but it would be very much appreciated. But if you happen to be a publisher and you want to publish this book, send me an email, we can talk. I'm not opposed to that. But in the meantime, I'm just sending it out as a PDF. So download it, print out a copy for your kids, for yourself, for your grandma. If you want to take the PDF and host it on your website, totally fine. Just do the sensible things like link back to this video if people want to donate to it, direct them back to me, obvious things like that. All right, here's the book. Here's the cover page, Adventure Builders Club coloring book, with a big Adventure Builders symbol right in the middle. Adventure builders strive to be the best they can be and to make the world around them a better place. The 8 virtues that stem from mind, body, and spirit are designed to help make sense of an often confusing world. They can help a person make good decisions even when faced with unexpected pressures and obstacles. Membership in the Adventure Builders Club requires no belief and you receive no certificate. Your actions define your participation and bring their own rewards. And all the words are outlined so you can color them in. Here's the title page. The virtue of mind is honesty. And this is the symbol of honesty. It's an equal sign because when you have good honesty, the ideas in your head match reality, like they're equal to reality. So it's an equal symbol. Honesty with yourself is the foundation of thought. Collect information with skepticism and know that nothing is guaranteed to be true. And in the Adventure Builders Club, each virtue has its own color, and this one is blue. Now, this was the hardest picture to draw because how do you draw honesty? It's not really an easy thing to illustrate. But basically, I've got a wall over here that people are trying to get over. And most of the people walking up to the wall have preconceived notions that are keeping them from seeing the doorways right in front of them. They're all walking up to the wall, looking at the top, trying to figure out how to get over it. But it is the person's childlike mind, or in this case, actual children, that doesn't have preconceived notions, that allows them to look everywhere and see that there's doors where you can go right through. Often in life, the truth is right in front of us. We just have to see it. We just have to be willing to look at it and turn off preconceived notions. The virtue of body is strength. Eat well and be active. Be the strongest you can be, so you may face future challenges with unstoppable energy and fierce determination. And the color for strength is red. And this should be pretty self-explanatory. It's a guy making muscles. And the illustration for strength is also a guy making muscles by running. Enjoying life, using his physical body. The big smile. The virtue of spirit is love. Maintain a spirit of love in all you do, and you will leave a more peaceful, prosperous world in your wake. Yellow. And I think hearts are a generally understood symbol of love. This is actually from a photograph where I was carrying my kids across some water wearing a shirt that said love on the back. Now the spaceship I just drew and the planet I just drew in there. Strength and honesty combine to give honor. Have the strength to share your honesty with the world and follow through with your promises and responsibilities. Purple. Now strength is red and honesty is blue, and those together make purple. That's how the colors work together. It just makes it easier to remember everything. And honor is a hand because you hold up your hand when you make promises. And my honor scene is a pair of kids who hit a baseball through this nice man's Zeppelin window, and instead of running off to, not be yelled at or whatever, they've showed up with a new pane of glass coming to repair it. And now they can even get their baseball back, feel good about themselves, and this guy can feel good about them too, and everyone gets together and has a great time. Strength and love combine to give courage. And courage is a fist. Because you can't make fists and wimp out. Courage helps you face the greatest obstacles and be true to yourself even in the harshest of surroundings. Orange. Now the scene for courage is some family going out in a boat to do some adventures, where there may be some danger and some risk, but they're courageously going out. And this is actually a drawing of my solar boat. Love and honesty combine to give imagination. Imagination can find solutions where there appear to be none. Use it to find new ways to live and to create unexpected things. Green. And the symbol for imagination is stars, because whenever I go out at night and look out at the stars, I imagine all kinds of things. And for the imagination scene, I've got people looking at a pile of junk and imagining what they could do with it. So this guy is imagining taking this dish here and making it into a solar reflector laser blaster thing. And this little girl wants to take this and turn it into a boat. And this little girl just wants to hop on Papa. Mind, body, and spirit combine to give life. The symbol for life is like an EKG, like a heartbeat thing. Because, when you're alive, you have that. Live your life with virtue and choose a life in which your virtue can thrive. And that's a really important thing, is choosing a life in which your virtue can thrive. Because it's very easy to choose a life where you can't be virtuous. And the color for that is white, because when you combine the three colors, the three primary colors, you get white. At least when you combine them in terms of light. And the life scene depicts someone here with a little kid, and lots of different paths they can take in life to go all kinds of different places. Of course, there's a really short path to spend life on the bench, or spend life in an armchair with a drink. And then there's lots of more elaborate paths that go off into all kinds of crazy adventures. Oh, and a lot of this stuff out here is stuff from other parts of the book. Like here's the man's Zeppelin, here's the rocket ship, here's the boat, here's a castle, which is actually in the next page. Humility is knowing that everything you think could be wrong. So that's like, life was a combination of all the different virtues. This is like a lack of all the virtues. Because everything in this book could be wrong. You have to always question it. And that's why the symbol for humility is a backwards question mark. Because when you look at the symbol for humility in the mirror, then you see a real question mark, and you also see yourself. So it's all about questioning yourself. Be humble so you can see room for your own improvement. Accept that you are fallible and always strive to work hard. Black. So the lack of all the colors, the lack of all light, that would be black. And in this scene, we see a spectacular castle. But it's just in this guy's imagination, and he's way down here just knee-deep in mud, struggling. Feeling very humble at this point in time, I'm sure. But often the most humble actions lead to the most spectacular results. And here is the picture of how all this stuff fits together. So it's mind, body, and spirit are like the basic ingredients of what a person is. So when you combine your mind, body, and spirit, you get your whole life. And behind your life, the opposite of that would be your humility. So that's kind of in the background, being very humble. Now the virtue of your body is strength, the virtue of your spirit is love, the virtue of your mind is honesty, strength and honesty combine to give honor, strength and love combine to give courage, honesty and love combine to give imagination. And just a last page. Hi, this is Jaimie Mansell. That's me. I worked hard on this book and did my best. There may still be mistakes, though. Ultimately, your actions and thoughts are your responsibility. Continue to strive for improvement and do your best. Thanks for making the world a better place. Jaimie. Alright, I'm going to go color this with my kids.